Hey everyone! I am so excited to be here with you today because we have 110 of you. 110 subscribers to this channel of me just ranting really about anything I want to, talking about anything I want to. I can't believe I finally hit the 100 mark and now they're at the 110 mark. It is insane how fast this channel is growing. So, because we have new subscribers, I thought I would share some facts with you all so you all can get to know me a little bit more. And I would love to get to know some of you. So, leave your comments down below. For those who don't know me, I'm Teresa. I do acting related videos. I was going to say theater related videos, same thing. Childcare related videos, really anything that I want to do and talk about, I do it. I don't like putting myself in a box, really. So I'm going to apologize if you hear any kind of barking. I think my dog is outside. If you hear any other like tools going on or whatever. It's Saturday. My dad's mowing the lawn. I have a neighbor working on um, something with wood over there. So if my dog barks, people are walking by. It's life. Let's get into these facts. All right. So the first thing most of you, I think, know about me, but definitely not all, is I am actually adopted from India. So my birthplace in India was Madras, I believe is how you pronounce it. It was known as Cheyenne or Chennai. I say Cheyenne, but it's not Cheyenne. Um, India, and it's right like at the tip of India. And so I was actually adopted when I was 2, and thankfully, my parents are white, so people are not like, "Oh, you're obviously, like, related." Sometimes it's a good thing to not look anything like your parents. Just saying. My Hogwarts house is Ravenclaw, as you may be able to see from over here. I am fully a Ravenclaw through and through. I want to take the Pottermore tests. I'm a huge Potterhead too. Grew up with Harry Potter and stuff like that. Also, I will say I am not into like the Cursed Child or like Fantastic Beasts parts of it now, but I love the original Harry Potter. And I'm a Ravenclaw through and through. I take the Pottermore tests every single year to see test the the Pottermore sorting hat quiz to sort myself into a house every single year. And I'm really afraid of not being in Ravenclaw because I take other tests, like BuzzFeed tests, for my house, and I get Slytherin a lot, which I think is just really the ambition in me. Um, so yeah. I'll do a video actually. I'll do my updated, not my updated, but like for this year, I'll do my Pottermore one, and then I'll post that and we can see, and you can see me go through an identity crisis when I'm not in Ravenclaw. So some other things about me, I started dance when I was 3 and I started acting when I was 5. I do enjoy reading if I can have the physical book in my hands to follow along to, and if I have an Audible, like, recording going along with it as well. That's actually how I got through all of the Harry Potter books. Another bonus fact about me, I did not read the Harry Potter books until I was 23. So embarrassing. I'm just gonna lose a bunch of subscribers, like, right now. But anyways, it's because of my comprehension disability. I knew that Harry Potter was a lot to comprehend, and so I don't really regret putting it off for so long, but I was able to have the actual books and, it playing on my phone, somebody to read it to me, and that helped a lot. And then I went and binge watched Super Carlin Brothers explain, like, basically everything. that I was confused about. So, online school really taught me about how I learn. So I had somebody in my life who really like manipulated me and said, you're somebody who really needs a teacher in front of them. And at the time, I was like, yeah, I guess, clinging to their manipulation. But for those who also don't know, I did my bachelor's degree in business administration all online, and it really did teach me how I learned best. I was able to practice different tools to try and comprehend the material. I loved using a whiteboard for doing accounting, and I loved I don't even know what else I really did. I just know I used like a whiteboard a lot for accounting and to be able to like write it and like work out the problem and whatnot. Um, yeah. So it really did teach me about how I learned because I did know all my life that I was an auditory learner. So I learn a lot by hearing things. But what they also don't tell you is you can be a combo of different types of learners. So I'm really auditory. I can be very hands-on. Do believe even like with children that you need to see it, hear it, and like do it to really learn it. And I think that definitely applies to me. So I've been able to kind of practice that throughout schooling. Let's see. I've been a dog collector since I was a kid. Now, some people know this about me, some people don't. I feel like older adults really know this about me. I loved dolls since I was a little kid. We all know no girl can tell me that the American Girl obsession did not hit them in like fifth grade. Everyone had the obsession of American Girl dolls in like fifth and sixth grade, at least up here where I'm at. So that was really real. I now have too many of them. I am seriously considering like selling some. The good thing is I have all of these dolls that I've collected, and so honestly, if I was ever in a financial situation, in need of money, I could just try and sell the dolls and I would be okay. It would be some money if needed. But yeah, I've been a doll collector since I was really, really little, from American Girl to God knows what. Um, yeah, anything that I found really intriguing. I was never big into porcelain dolls. Um, I will totally admit with people like agree with people that some of the like porcelain dolls that just sit on the shelf can be really creepy. I totally agree with that, but loved American Girls, loved I'm trying to think like if there was any other like doll craze when I was younger, but I can't really think of one. Um yeah, so that's that. And to go along with that, something I got bullied for a lot was surprisingly not my sexuality, but because I was really a girly girl. Um, I preferred to play inside a lot. Here's the thing, when you are colored and you have dark hair, you got the dark skin, being outside for an extended amount of time, excuse me, isn't always that good. Yes, it's good for vitamin D, but if I was outside for too long, and still to this day, I will get headaches and it just wouldn't be good. Um, so yeah, I got bullied a lot for being a girly girl. I got bullied a lot for playing with dolls. Um, Barbie, sorry, that was a huge one that I kind of ended up collecting, but that was really because our my parents were 37 when they adopted me. So by that time, a lot of people their age, their kids were already grown up, and so we ended up inheriting. We ended up just getting a lot of that stuff. So, anyways, I prefer to be inside playing with my American Girl dolls, playing with my Barbies, and a lot of that just goes into creativity and imagination. I think more so than maybe some other things, but that's just me. Um, yeah, my Barbies had really interesting lives. I had Kelly, be the little sister and then, like, constantly trying to, like, bust Barbie for something that she did, like throwing a party when the parents were gone or something like that. Yeah, a real interesting life there. But yeah, I just prefer to be inside and, um, doing all the girly girl type things back in the day. I don't know if any of you remember who are my age, which is, like, early 20s, mid-20s. I think it was, like, 2010 that people really started to be tomboys, and that was the cool thing to do. I remember so specifically the cool thing to do was when you got hurt, don't cry about it, but just laugh at it. Just laugh at the fact that you really potentially seriously injured your knee and just laugh at it, you know? Um, yeah, I just remember the cool thing was to be a tomboy and to be running outside and doing sports and stuff like that. I don't know why I put quotes around sports. Is rollerblading a sport? I think it is. So, anyways, continuing. My favorite animals are red pandas. I love red pandas, and I kid you not when I say that sometimes I will watch a live stream of a red panda and then just start crying. Don't really know why. I just start crying. It's like Kristen Bell, how she cries, like, whenever a sloth is near, I cry watching red pandas. It would be really interesting for me to go to a zoo and see how I react around a red panda. I'll probably end up having to sedate myself, so that's fun. My favorite sea creatures are dolphins, and I just find their intelligence fascinating. I love watching documents about dolphins and just how they think and interact and how, they use their intelligence in this world. And it's just so interesting for me to think about how intelligent humans can be, and then this animal can be just as intelligent as we are. I also find, like, monkeys and animals of that nature in the, like, monkey family to be really interesting because of just, like, the behaviors between both humans and monkeys. So, y'all are getting some extra facts um, in this video that I didn't have written down. So, two things that attract me when it comes to a woman is her intelligence and confidence. From a young age, I found on Pinterest this quote that said, "Confidence is the sexiest thing a woman can wear." And I definitely think that's true. If she is really confident and, like, really intelligent, yeah, I'm probably semi-attracted to you. Not all women, obviously, because it's not like every single person with that trait or whatever is attractive to you, but yeah. The last thing is I was born 1998, and I've been told that 1998 is now the start of Generation Z. And I really, like, do not feel that I am a Gen Z. I definitely think I was a millennial. Um, and here's the thing, because I was born at the end of the 90s, a lot of people are like, "Well, that doesn't count," but a lot of the things in the 90s stuck around in the 2000s, in the early 2000s, and so I still remember, like, having DVDs, I still remember having tapes. I remember Funniest Home Videos, and those actually generally being funny, people sending in tapes and you won a prize or whatever. Um, what else is, like, super millennial? Polly Pockets, like, the actual, like, original Polly Pockets, original Littlest Pet Shops, like, I still remember all of it. I remember, like, when the internet, like, really took off, like, again, it's so weird because 'cause I'm late 90s, but I still remember a lot of these things. I remember my life not being around screens all the time, and actually having to entertain myself with toys, and yeah, like we had screens, but it wasn't what we were doing all day long. So those are just some random facts about me. Leave something about yourself down below. I would love to read them. Thank you so much to all of my subscribers. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe over here, down here, wherever it may be. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I post every single weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.